Wait, what skins?
What?
The F-15 ones.
Yes,
They're in the briefing file.
There's also an F-16 skin.
Here. Just woke up.
There's 4 F-15 skins. Are we to use a different one each, or are we all to use the same?
I just use the same one. All 4 of them just come in a package.
Oh, okay.
Wait, Spud, where do you get the F-16 skin?
It's I'll post a link right here. But it is in the mission briefing.
Dude, where are my glasses?
My glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Like, holy crap! Hey, that F-16 one might be a little bit broken now because of the new update.
Are they in there?
Oh,
What he's talking about is the board numbers override any skin. So
Yeah.
it's going to be
Yeah,
showing US
you're-
board
if
numbers.
you got OCD like I do. Good luck.
Spud, are the F-18s in one of those or no?
In one of what's?
The packs?
Oh no. The F-18 has a Kuwaiti skin just from.
Okay, just standalone.
Yep.
So for the F-15s, does it matter which skin you use?
I guess we'll decide together as a
Well,
group.
if you just install them, they're already on the jets for when you just hop in.
Ah, okay.
But
Yeah, I
there's-
got them installed already.
But there's 4 there. Okay. I see. You were gonna already set.
Yep.
And all those waypoints for the F-15s, those are all just presets for our, for the simplified waypoint.
Yep, they're all
The
preset.
F-15. Okay.
Where is the core mods section in the file?
Put them in your save games folder. So hold on, let me give you a path.
Deliveries file.
Yeah, stand by.
Yesterday, I'm out. When my parents came back into town, I was helping them unload their stuff, and I went out. I was practicing on DCS, and I went outside to help them, and realized I left my track IR hat. I had my hat on with my track IR thing on. So like 20 minutes after backing the trailer in and all this stuff, I realized, oh my God, it's gone. And I'm like, oh my, it could have got run over. It could have been anywhere. And sure enough, my mom ends up finding it in the freezer. Stuff into the freezer.
What the fuck?
And I'm like, you would figure I would lose that, right before today. Sorry.
Some dude had a story where they did the same thing, but they were going to a MLB game, and were like getting on the subway to go to an MLB game, and their track clip was on their head like the entire time. People were like looking at him funny.
I did that the other day. I went to go get something to eat and at the drive-through, and I looked and I realized it was on the whole time. When I got home, I was like, "Oh my God!" So they had to look at me like, "What the hell?"
See, this is why,
DCS is life.
it's also why you don't wear hats. I'm just saying.
Some of us don't have all of our hair anymore, so hats are nice.
Man,
What website are we joining, or what? Server? How are we joining that?
It's gonna be my server, and
Okay.
so when you go to multiplayer, you'll see a server called Spuds, dedicated server, and it'll be that guy. The password will be Spud, all lowercase.
Okay.
It's not up yet. I'm
Yeah, I
just
just
getting the mission set up and ready to go.
10-4, thank you.
10-4, Roger
Right.
Dodger. Roger Dodger.
What are those skins for?
It's just for the F-16 and F-15. You don't have to worry about them if you're not really flying. But
All right then. Somebody just have a stroke?
well, let's be honest. It wasn't a stroke. It was more of just a...
Corona.
No, I'm not even on a stroke.
Oh, God.
Have you been cleared to fly by a doctor?
Bro,
Get your certificate.
I'm gonna be honest. I'll be honest with you. See, you don't need to be cleared to fly with a doctor because that gives you the most tactical advantage when you're dying in the cockpit.
Exactly.
Jesus.
Listen, you're always in the right frame of mind to shoot down bad guys when you're like coughing and dying in the cockpit, and it's not.
And you scare the crap out of them too. It's a real. When you're, I'm coming to get you, asshole.
See, you don't even need missiles at that point. You just need to like open your canopy and just cough on them.
They already took off though because they know that it's like a bioweapon.
Like you get next to them and they fucking eject.
Just send the AMRAM loaded with
The
bioweapons.
newest bioweapons is a bunch of COVID-19 patients jammed into a rocket that they fire over to another country and parachute out.
A bunch of patients just strapped to the pylons under your wings.
Drop you off. Exactly. Just drop you off. They don't have to kill you. They drop you with a parachute, and then you're right there in the country, and you get everybody sick.
This is what we call high drag
Are
bombing.
we good to join the server?
What's that?
Are we good to join the server now?
Yeah, you can join. It's paused, so don't freak out if there's no sound.
Oh, is the password
The password,
still Spud?
yeah, Spud all lowercase. And we'll do a quick briefing here.
Dude, gross planning. Also, Spud, you tested out the mission in the smoke.
Yeah, I did. The thing that actually killed frames in Dubai was having moving vehicles.
Wacky.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, it is.
I've heard that.
I just wanted to make
Yeah,
sure you weren't
that's-
pulling a binder, considering he just.
Yep.
Hey, Spooky.
Yep.
Hey, I appreciate all the help yesterday.
He didn't join, by the way.
This is Rommel.
Oh, no problem. You wouldn't want to be figuring out at this time. It's yeah, no problem.
No. Yeah, everything. Yeah, I spent a couple hours last night with a friend and got it all working and everything. So.
Okay,
Oh, nice,
so
yeah.
are all the people that are in the Mirage cap flight here?
Yeah.
And is Jaybird here? I guess that's a no.
Yes. Yes, this is the prisoner by the tree mouth. Mirage cap.
Oh, okay. So would two of you guys mind hopping over to the strike flight for the Mirage?
I can't do strike in the Mirage.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
No, I really fucking suck. If you don't need an Mirage, I'll switch up to the K-50.
Well, that's okay. You can just keep flying the Mirage then. If no one wants to change, that's fine. We've got Hornets attacking the base as well. Let's see here.
I don't.
Is there anyone that was?
Mirages.
What was that?
I don't see the Enfield Mirage flight.
Dodge.
Oh, are they called Dodge? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so the strike flight is called Dodge for the Mirages, and the cap flight is called Enfield.
You're in the strike slot, by the way, Oink.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Why am I not seeing the website? Well, maybe. Or the website. Why am I not seeing the server?
I'm not seeing it either.
Oh shit.
Refresh your master list.
Yeah.
Either that or direct night.
Yeah.
Just type in Spud in the search bar and it'll pop up.
Yeah, it's not. But I'm gonna refresh it and then I'll do it again.
I guess I no longer have
Yeah.
a favorite.
Make sure you're running the latest open beta.
Yeah. Are you guys
Yeah, I should
updated?
be.
I got it.
Oh, there it is. I just needed to refresh.
Okay, great. So we'll go ahead and do a mission briefing here while everyone's loading into the server. So the kind of the idea here is we've got a coup d'etat situation happening within the United Arab Emirates with the military units that were within the Emirate of Dubai are revolting against the unified government through the help of the Iranians. And basically, so all of the Emirate of Dubai is kind of like enemy territory, so to speak. The rebels have seized large stocks of Abrams and Leclerc tanks along with trucks, APCs, and others. Their air defenses include IHAWK batteries as well as Stinger manpads, so just be careful when you're flying around low around the city areas that you're watching out for any manpads that might be coming up at you, as well as Vulcan air defense systems. So kind of like the Western version of a Shilka almost, but with a Vulcan cannon. So basically, this kind of revolt occurred last night, and the president of Abu Dhabi and the prime minister of Dubai have authorized military action against the rebels. The ROE, though, is very, very strict, so only fire upon rebel forces that first engage you. You can provoke the rebel forces by flying show of force passes over convoys, things like that, to see if they are in fact hostile, and will shoot at you. But once they start shooting at you, you're free to shoot back at them. There have been sightings as well as ELINT sightings of Iranian aircraft in the area, namely F-14s and F-4s. So we've got that, and then the intercept guys, a large formation of Iranian aircraft have been detected flying out of Island towards
doing the briefing. No, we're doing the brief.
So the F-15 guys are are going out to intercept a large formation of Iranian aircraft that are flying on a more or less direct line towards Liwa and Al Dhafra air bases. So if you guys intercept them and establish that they have hostile intent, then go ahead and shoot them down. And then for the strike flight, so I guess we've only got one Mirage and a few Hornets doing that. You guys are attacking Al Minhad Air Base and attacking the ramp to destroy any rebel Mirage 2000s or F-16s that are still on the ramp. And you guys can see that under mission briefing and what your secondary targets would be. At Al Minhad, you guys can go ahead and just start dropping your bombs. You don't have to wait for any kind of shooting to happen at you. We know that that area is where hostile rebels are. For the seed guys who are in Uzi flight, basically just get up into the air and start attacking any Hawk batteries you see in the area, because the rest of the aircraft are going to have to hold at the seed hold points, which is waypoint 2, before we can go ahead and continue on into Dubai, or else we're just going to get engaged by lots and lots of Hawk batteries, and that would be kind of a bummer. So we need you guys to get in there and get your harms off and hopefully blind those radar sites, and then split up your flights to continue attacking those targets with your CBUs. And for the armed recon flights, basically if you look on the map, the areas of high interest for rebel convoy activity are along Highway E11 and Highway E66, which is coming down the coast towards Al Dhafra, as well as going down the coast towards the other airport that's out there that I'm spacing on the name of at the moment. So those will be areas where you can find convoys along that highway in order to find them and drop bombs on them. For the CSAR guys, if we do have any helicopter guys that are left, basically there's just one. Okay. Is he here?
Lewis, yep.
Okay. And then I think there's some Ka-50s, 50 pilots to escort you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. You guys are rescuing, because the Egyptians are the only ones that fly the Ka-50 besides the Russians. You guys are rescuing Egyptian diplomats and businessmen at the Atlantis Hotel on the small palm island called Jumeirah. And you're looking for green smoke, so set down on the beach outside the palm and just unload as many people as you can, and then the Ka-50 flights will escort you back. And so there will be enemy activity on the Palm Islands, so if you guys need help, say there's a tank or something like that, just call up on the frequencies and get someone to come drop an LGB on a tank for you.
Hey Spud, is the intercept different to the cap?
Yeah, so intercept and cap are different. So for the cap flight, it's pretty easy. Just fly cap over the Dubai area, and if you see any hostile aircraft, go ahead and engage them. But make sure that you are fired upon before you shoot down at someone. Before you shoot someone.
Is that
You're popping.
What was that?
Is that the same for the intercept flight? That's our whether they have hostile intent is whether they fire on us.
Yeah.
Obviously. Okay.
And if they get too close to the air bases and you guys think it's what you guys should be doing, is you guys go ahead and start shooting at them.
Okay.
Yep.
Regarding the rules of engagement, provoking the enemy, because I'm in a car 50, can I open the door and go, "You suck"? Provoke them that way.
All right. Does anyone have any questions or concerns?
I'm pretty sure that was a question.
SRS, the SRS.
So that was that was a valid question.
Binder, can we use your SRS?
Yeah. Link is in the brief.
Awesome.
A question about the SRS.
Yeah.
The only common frequency is 305.
Yep. Exactly.
Okay.
Question. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. For the CSAR, so is it the there are 2 Palm Islands, or which one would it be?
It's going to be the smaller Palm Island. And it's if you look on your knee board, you'll have waypoints to get you there.
Gotcha. And then upon arrival, is rescuing the people there, like, are we just pretending and then saying, okay, I've got loaded people, or is there some concrete action?
Yeah, just kind of pretend, because I don't really have, I don't really know how to make people on board on the helicopters.
Sure.
I'll work on it though.
And Spud, can you give Springfield 2-1 a comms channel?
Field 2-1.
Form Half-Light.
Yes. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Just switch to like pre-planned frequency. I'd have to look at the F-16 shit. Give me a second. Just go to pre-planned channel 8. Whatever frequency that is. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay, for Chevy flight, looking at the loadout, it looks like there's a kind of a slot empty. You've given us a single AMRAM and no fuel. Was there meant to be a bag on?
Let me see here. So for Chevy flight, so that single AMRAM is because you've got a lightning pod on your cheek station.
Yeah, but it looks to me like their center station is then unpopulated.
Yeah, you should have fuel tanks.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, just to make sure, for the Mirages, did you give us the missile warning system?
Yeah. It has the eclair pods on them.
No. They changed it just with this last update that you have to turn on the missile warning system for the pilot.
Oh shoot! Well, I probably didn't do that. Do you want me to just kill the mission here and
Oh
redo it?
no, it's not. It's not that bad. I was just wondering.
Clear pod is just extra countermeasures.
Yeah.
Yep. But you guys do have the eclair pod, so you got extra flares.
Okay.
All right.
I have
So,
a question.
Or are you in?
all right.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get joined up, but my VR is having an issue.
Okay. We'll wait for a second.
I was wondering, since we're using Binder's SRS again, that's the last SRS I connected to, so it should just be the same, right?
Yeah. It's also on the mission briefing card if you scroll down. Oh wow! So it looks like we only got one person bullet in the Chevy 2-1 strike flight.
Oh.
I think Stickman's here. I think maybe his Discord name is different than his in-game name.
Okay, I'm just looking at the the multiplayer select role. Yeah,
No,
so
he was here. He may have maybe he left.
I'm here. Stickman.
Okay. Yep. So everybody, go ahead and join the server if you're gonna fly. And
which channel is the password in?
The password is just Spud, all lowercase.
Okay.
I'm connected to the SRS, but it doesn't show up in DCS itself.
Yes,
because the server's paused.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm having trouble connecting to the SRS. Can somebody help me walk me through that?
Just type in the IP and press connect.
Yeah, just copy and paste the IP from the mission briefing card. It's underneath the weather briefing, and you should be good.
Yeah, I think I might be having problems. I just went through this SRS yesterday. Everything was working great, and now it doesn't seem to want to like auto connect.
It's not an auto.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
it's-
okay.
Do you have any green connections on your?
I'll tell you in just a second. I just reloaded everything to try and get it to work, so it's loading. It's just about done.
So how do I switch?
No, I don't.
Okay, so make sure you have the correct IP because it's not going to auto connect for you.
That's so it's in the briefing. Is that what you said?
Yeah. So if you scroll down underneath weather briefing on the briefing card, you'll see SRS and you'll see an IP address. And so just copy and paste that IP address, and you'll be good to go.
Okay, and then just tune to my particular station.
Yep.
So-
Let's see, base.
How do you do that in the 15?
That's what I'm in. That's what we're trying to do.
There's
I don't see the IP address on the brief. Is there, besides the briefing?
Here, I can just post it in the missions discussion.
All right. Now it's in Discord under mission.
Okay.
Under mission discussion.
Or mission discussion. Thank you.
So
Yep.
I've pasted the IP in there, and I'm trying to press connect, but then nothing's happening.
Restart.
See, that's it right here.
Yeah, it's cause the server is paused.
Or you connected to the server and the VoIP at least?
I'm connected to the server itself. I can't connect the SRS to the server though.
Yeah, it's because the server is paused right now.
Server's paused.
Oh, okay.
Well, you should get server and VoIP, right? 2 green at least.
No, it's not. I'm not getting anything.
Well, I have 2 green is what I'm saying to the others. Just restart your
Thank you.
SRS to see if that works.
Thank you, Spud. That worked. Putting it in
Okay.
directly.
Good. And you just have to make sure that you put it in the left-hand window and hit connect, and you'd be good to go.
Make sure there's no spaces
Yep.
before your first number.
But now I do show I'm
Exactly.
connected to SRS, but I don't on my little radio overlay. I don't show everything's unknown at this point. Is that just because we're
That's because the server is paused.
10-4? I've heard that
Yep.
10 times, but I didn't know if that was for that reason. Sorry to ask again.
No problem, man.
All right. Is everyone good to go now?
Yep.
Oh,
it's
All right.
Are we good to just start firing our jets up, at least warming them up and stuff?
Yeah, it's server's paused. So, and then I guess we got
that's right,
Eagle.
we can't do anything.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So let me hop into my jet here, and I will get everything unpaused, and we will be good. Make
Well, I'm
sure
still having
that
issues with your view.
I'm loading in here just a second. I forgot to read my sound.
Same here.
Gonna leave the Discord, correct?
what's that?
We're gonna leave the Discord, correct?
Yeah, or just mute
You don't
yourself
have-
on Discord.
Yeah.
So make sure you check in on the common frequency, and then also make sure you can check in on your flight frequency.
Hey, Simon.
Yeah.
This is Rommel 108. Are we? We're on 124. Is that right?
Yeah, but I don't know how to switch to the 124.
I think once we go live, we might be able to do it. It's not. I think it's because it's paused. We can't do anything right now.
Yeah,
okay.
you use the SRS keybinds in the F15 to change everything.
Okay.
The key
Alright.
binds that would be on the SRS overlay. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly.
So that will be radio 1 and radio 2, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So you put 124 on one radio and 305 on the other radio.
All right, that's our guard, right?
Yeah, that's our common strike frequency. Yeah. All right. Is Cora? Are you?
What? One last question.
Just no multiplayer.
What's that?
One more.
Okay. Well, and what was that?
This is Rommel. I just wanted to know about when you're. Is the radio? Can can we hear two stations at the same time, or in order to hear an overlay of someone on the guard channel, or do we stay? Are we only going to hear our one frequency at a time?
You'll be able to hear. You'll be able to hear both, but you can only transmit on one at a time.
Okay, that's what I need to know. Thanks.
Yep. Yep. Just once we get Cora in, we will be ready to unpause and good to go. It's kind of weird that any moving vehicles within Dubai just absolutely tanks the frame rate. It's like even my computer was just a slide.
That's why Hogo got rid of them before the last update.
Alright, Cora's in, so I think we're good to go. Let me unpause the server here. And,
oh my god,
what was that?
Panic.
Alright, 20% RPM, throttle idle. Lower the canopy. Parking brake set. Alright, good oil pressure, nozzle above 94, 69% RPM, F-tip below 650, hydraulics pressure looking good. Okay, probe heat. Probe heat test.
Check on 305. 305.
Engine fire and overheat.
Check on 305.
ABC running
Right.
fire.
Roger.
Warning. Gamma.
Chevy 2-1, radio check 305.
Flare. Low. Out.
Chevy 2-1, 555.
Caution.
Chevy 2-1, Chevy 1-1, clear to bow. Reaching out and clear.
ISS.
My SRS keeps disconnecting for some reason. You're good, Spud. Yep, my SRS keeps disconnecting, and is.
So, unsere Comms waren 135. Ja.
Put it in, start it again. I will try that.
Pontiac flight, this is flight lead, radio check.
Code 22, radio check 305. Anyone can hear me on 305, code 22. 5x5. Thank you. Taking 8135.
Nozzle 0% on open.
Both 1 radio check. Both 1 radio check.
Nozzle greater 94. Flickers reset, Flickers bit. Fuel test, 6,000. 2 caution lights. 12.5.
Sigma checking in. Radio check. Loud and clear. Request rearming. Roger, thank you. Copy.
Pontiac, radio check.
Pontiac, 5x5.
Copy, thanks. All members of Pontiac flight, please check in VHF 135.
Pontiac 2 checking in 135. Checking in.
Yeah, this is one. Who's calling?
5x5.
Alright, Quake, it's you. Okay, cool.
Springfield
3, are you already in 135? Check in, please.
Region Lima Charlie. Springfield 2-3, radio check 305. Region Lima Charlie. Is there anybody else from Springfield flight on here? Because I can't get my COM 2 to switch to preset 2. It's just blinking at me. Go into your preset channel 8 on the second COM radio. Pontiac 1-1, Magic 1-1, Bra 061, 470 at 10,000 cold. Yeah, I'm setting it to preset 8 and it's just blinking at me. Okay, does anybody just have the frequency because it's just blinking at me and won't change? Yeah, it's 128.
Yeah, 2, copy. I think we don't have 3 on our comms yet.
128.00.
3, check in. Pontiac 1-3, this is flight lead. I need you to check in at VHF 135. Enigma, check in 135.
Pontiac 1-1, Magic 1-1, Bra 054, 490 at 18,000, flanking. Pontiac 1-1, Magic 1-1, Bra 054, 490 at 18,000, flanking. What's up with the AWACS giving me the Bra? Those one's free, I did not hear you.
Enigma, is that you?
That was 2.
Ah, alright. Alright, let's set bingo to 3,500.
Bingo to 3,500. Yeah, I want to move out of the hangar. I'm seeing 18, by the looks of it, that's suspended in mid-air on my right side.
And double check your loadout. We should have 2 AMRAMs, 2 AIM-9Xs, 4 GBU-12s, and 3 fuel tanks. Also 1 LDP. And Pontiacs, check your laser targeting code or laser code by pressing the keyboard K. One has laser code 1645. Ah.
What? What the fuck? What's happening?
Oh, okay.
I kept getting timed out from my own server and the SRS server.
Okay.
Is server back up?
Yep, server is back up.
Spud, have you been bad?
Okay, SRS is back.
Oh, I can go through the entire tedious startup procedure again.
Very nice.
That's the fun of DCS.
Did the server just crash?
It's
No,
back
it's
up again.
restarted.
We just restarted it.
Started.
Alright, got it. Eggy, are you in here? Eggy, are you in here?
Don't think he is.
I see him.
It's good to start up again.
Oh.
Rommel, can you hear me?
I'm trying to set it. I'm trying to set mine up through the just the computer on my.
Alright, Throttleider. Probe heat on. No warnings. Probe heat test. Check. Fire and overheat detection. Check. Malfunction and indication lights.
Pull up. Altitude.
Radio check 305.
Warning. Jammer.
All been clear?
Counter. Cat flare.
Roger that. I got your last clear.
Low.
Radio check 305.
Block. Caution. Bingo. Beta. IFN.
I keep getting
Check.
disconnected from SRS. Radio check 305. Gotcha 5x5.
IFF master up to norm. 3 green. On good speed brakes. Radar altimeter on. FCR on. Right hard point on.
Uniform check. Loud and clear.
Pontiacs check in 135.
Read you.
2, got you loud and clear.
113 radio check. Loud and clear.
Flicks reset, flicks bit.
Gotcha 5 by 5. Gotcha 5 by 5.
DBU on. Working.
Copy infield 2-2.
DBU off, DBU light off. Autopilot, trim disconnect, no movement, reconnect.
Chevy 1-1 checking in on 305.
Manual pitch override.
Catch 5 by 5.
Check.
Thank you.
EPU fuel 100. Oxygen 100. RPM 60, 79. EPU generator tests. ABCD, air light, run light. Check. Oxygen back to normal. Lights on, steady, tail fuselage.
Pontiac 1-1, Magic 1-1, Bra 060-460 at 10,000, flanking.
NBL's getting a lot of rubber banding. I'm watching my wingman go up and down.
Oh, jeez, okay. We'll try and do the best we can here. To push to 127 AM. But you'll give us permission to taxi, right? You have permission to taxi. You guys hear me? Right, stand by 5. Pontiac 1-1, Magic 1-1, Bra 054-490 at 18,000. You got a green jet, you're cleared for taxi. It's really stick. This is Springfield. We're still on the deck. Intercept. One of our guys dropped in, and we can't have. Roger. Springfield flight intercept. We are still on the ground. 2 of us have been timed out a couple times. We added a 3rd man who is we don't have comms with, so we're just trying to get things figured out.
Check your skin.
2, check in. Alright, I don't see you right next to me. I only see 3. Your jet is invisible.
That's... Well, I just timed out. I just rejoined, so... I can see you guys though, so...
Ah, alright, copy. Oh.
Hey, I'm here. Sorry about that. The whole server just crashed.
Yeah, I see. Can you restart it?
I can try. It just seems like maybe it's not going to work today. I may have to do some more work with networking stuff here on my home computer. It seems like people keep getting kicked. I keep getting kicked by the but on the SRS server.
I keep just getting timed out. It's and the SRS actually is the last thing to go. It actually works for a couple minutes after, and then it disappears.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm not sure.
So what do you?
What was that?
I was just gonna say. So what do you think? I mean, I don't think it's gonna work. Probably, unfortunately.
I'm thinking there's problems with DCS in general because I have no servers being listed now.
Yeah, you have to refresh it after you get kicked by a server, but that's...
Yeah,
that's why.
I've refreshed it like 8 times.
Restart.
I had that happen the other day.
I'm getting all the servers.
I'm getting them too. Yeah, I just keep time. Everything's working, and then just boom, just.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I think we just need to I think there might be an issue with SRS right now. I think there might be an issue with DCS, and I probably just have to keep working my own network stuff here, because I just changed where I'm living because of the stupid coronavirus.
Right, I saw you were saying something about that.
Yeah, I moved back home for a few weeks here because my real life flying job shut down.
So where are you? You said you go from San Diego to was that you that said that? You were, the 5.5 hours. So where do you live at? In the Bay Area, or do you live in San Diego area?
Kind of both. I live in San Diego for
where
work,
in San
but
Diego?
My parents live in kind of Kearney Mesa area.
Oh, okay. I used to live in I'm born in San Diego. I live in Montana now, but I lived in La Mesa and went to school. I went to San Diego State and graduated from there and stuff. So.
Oh, nice.
It's all these people playing video games. It's clogging up the internet.
Exactly.
All these people watching fucking Netflix.
Can we just
to be
knock
honest,
Netflix
dude,
offline for like a few hours?
That could be there is probably somewhat of an issue with server space. To be honest, went to use Hulu the other night for the first time ever. It would not load anything.
Yeah.
It was like down for a while.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
So, is the server getting restarted, or are we just quitting?
I think for now, just kind of quit on this one. I think we may have maybe had too many people in the mission. I think we may have just run into issues with bandwidth on the internet. I'll do some investigating, and hopefully we can get it going again next weekend. If not this mission, a different mission.
I will say that it seems like for me it was running perfectly smooth when I was in there. So it wasn't. It was just a matter of it. Right, yeah. It just timed me out. It just boom, you're out.
Well, I was watching the other KA-50 go up about 100 feet, go back down, bouncing just up and down next.
And there's one guy, Bullet, who seems to have that issue too a lot, and he always explodes for whatever reason.
Today was the first time I exploded.
Oh really? I thought you exploded in the last one too.
Nope. That was somebody else in our flight.
That was me last week.
Huh.
That was the first time I've ever seen it too, so it's not really been an issue.
The jet next to me exploded, and I think either I timed out or something like that, or I got
Well, I'll just say I'm disappointed, but I'm not I'm
Surprised.
stoked to find a. Well, no, and I'm also I haven't been in this group. I've been flying for the 2 years, dude, and I have not been able to find a group of people to fly with. It's just been driving me crazy. So I'm happy just to found everybody to actually, do this with. So just because it doesn't work this time, that doesn't mean.
I feel you on that. I
appreciate that Spud Knocker putting the time in. I know it sucks, but
it's even harder if you fly with the 16. You just can't find groups worth a damn for that thing.
What was the other person saying?
Spud, would it help if you threw up your server but stayed out of your play to kind of just saw what was going on with the bandwidth, just to have us test it for you to see what's going on?
Like a stress test?
Exactly,
yeah, like a stress test kind of thing.
Yeah, so you kind of see what's going on with it.
Yeah, would it help for us to?
Yeah, I've got all the logs though, so I can look back at the logs. So that's not something to worry about.
Hey Spud, can I ask what your upload speed is?
He's basically trying to say you suck and we don't really want you. He's just trying to say it nicely.
my upload speed is not great here, and I think I need to call my parents. I need to call Comcast and see if we can get the upload speed upped. Because I've only got about 6 megabytes a second for uploads, which is
Because on the grounding Sidewinder server, when we have 60 players, that's 100 megabits per second. So
oh shit. Okay.
You need about 0.6 per player.
I'm at 100 myself, and I just myself.
Okay.
You have 100 megabit upload or down or both?
Up.
Yeah, my download's crazy. It's 120 megabytes a second. So
That's
two. I'm at like 15, I think, on my upload.
I can try and host it. I've got 40 myself. I don't know if that's gonna help.
I host games on my Xbox, so I have my Xbox rolling and my computer rolling at the same time. So I need a good amount between it.
Right.
Yeah.
I could try host the server on my Amiga 500. Not sure how well it works.
Well,
it's all about the Commodore 128, man.
Yeah.
Young.
Yo, Spud.
Yeah.
I did want to ask, can you possibly at all in the future chill with the cutting down on the 16 cap? Because it's like the same 3 people insta-lock it like 4 seconds after you post the announcement.
Sure. Sure, for sure. Okay, well.
That's
I'm
not
gonna
even an
investigate how to-
exaggeration, by the way. It's like actually like 4 seconds, and they're all full.
No, no problem. Alright, so I'm gonna go investigate how to get more bandwidth for upload, and even if I have to pay for it. But, so sorry it didn't work today, guys.
Hey, let us know what the costs and stuff are, and if we can, patron and stuff to help you out. See if we can do some more. Whatever we got to do to make it work. I mean, I'd be totally willing to help out. So
yeah, I think we all appreciate the work you put in, Spud. Well done.
Oh well, thanks a lot, guys. Because with the whole move and stuff, I spent like 5 hours yesterday just putting together our mission today.
I know.
Yeah, so like
I appreciate the time you put into it. I know what it takes, obviously, to do it, and it's I know you're probably more disappointed than anybody.
Yeah. And I mean, anything you guys can do on Patreon's like totally appreciated, and feel no pressure at all.
Well, no, but we play together, we use it. There's no reason to pay for it. You know what I mean? It's just the way I look. It's just there's no. I mean, you can be nice about it, obviously, but we all should try to kick in as the best we can. $5 and $10 a month for most of us is just 2 coffees or something.
I don't have any money, but I have a giant wall of toilet paper if you want some.
Trade you toilet paper.
That's at least worth $3,000.
You believe me, man. In 2 weeks,
Dude,
it's used.
I raided Target down in San Diego and got like 12 rolls of toilet paper, and then drove them up north to my parents' house, and I joked that it was just a special toilet paper delivery from San Diego to SO.
You gotta go to Costco and get their like 36 rolls of toilet paper. You know how I
Well, Spud, just take those over to Silicon Valley area You probably could make like 10, 20 grand.
Perfect. But wait a couple weeks, because if it's still going by that time, dude, everybody's ass will be raw from wiping with like regular newspaper and stuff. They'll be dying to have some
paper.
Bro, why would you do that? I just have a watering hose. I just take the plant hose and just rinse it off. It works well enough.
You do the duvet or the what do you call it?
You gotta go full Giga.
Just be
You gotta go
careful.
full Giga Chad and get like four of the fucking 96 count cases of.
That'd be hysterical to toilet paper somebody's house right now.
Oh, dude.
Just be careful
They're all
using
out
the
there
hose. Don't
collecting
turn it too.
You got 20 people out in their house in the morning, like cleaning it up.
This is about the only time that you could TP someone's house and they would run out and thank you.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
right.
That or like I said, there'd be just the house would get mobbed. Everybody that drove by, they're like, "Free toilet paper!"
Yeah.
Kids are crawling up in the tree. Hey, mom.
Yeah. That's nuts.
I usually buy the shipping container.
Of course. The 40-foot or the 20-foot shipping container?
Wait, you guys
40.
don't?
What's that?
Wait, you guys don't?
You just gotta be careful with the watering hose for using it for the bidet, because if you turn it up too high, you're now in enema territory.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Auto inject the venom.
That's funny.
I have my own freighters transporting nothing but toilet paper.
Toilet freight.
Yep.
The only cargo that gets heavier.
Man, that's some heavy shit.
It's like, why did the water level drop on the coast? Well, this test shipping container full of toilet paper sunk, and it just absorbed half of it.
Alrighty, fellas. Well, I'm gonna go off and call Comcast right now and see what we can do with that, and hopefully we can get back at it next Sunday. So, but thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. No problem.
Good luck actually talking to a human being at Comcast.
Good luck.
It's usually a struggle.
Oh yeah, they're usually pretty bad. But if
Plus
you go to
they're
the
gonna say they
Comcast
don't.
store,
Well, they're probably.
They're going to
closed,
say,
aren't
due to the coronavirus, we can't answer your call as quickly as possible as we used to. Like, yeah, right.
due to the coronavirus, fuck you more than we always.
Can we take a bunch of A-10s and fly a show of force over the Comcast headquarters?
There you go. We'll have to wait for the California map for that.
But I just dropped it.
That should be the next mission. Bomb Comcast's headquarters and do that.
We can just pretend like they're located in Nevada or something. And
there you go.
Better yet, fly a bunch of the F-109s and F-190s over and then just lean out the cockpit and yell, "Remember Poland?"
Let off a few.
We'll just get a bunch of MiG-21s with the nukes.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
all right, guys, I'm going to take
Alrighty,
off.
guys. I'll see you later.
Nice talking to
Sorry about
everybody.
that.
And
Yeah, thanks for joining, Rommel. You'll have some fun with us, hopefully, in the future.
yeah, I definitely will. I'll be paying attention to the site all the time. Now, like I said, I'm on a Patreon here. I've been Patreon other people, so I'm going to switch it over to you.
Awesome.
So.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yep.
What do you
and-
fly, by the way?
Who? Me? I have an F-18 that I just bought the helicopter pack, so I've been flying a bunch of the helicopters. But I have an F-18. I just bought the F-16, so I'm gonna probably be after today. I'm gonna probably be working on the F-16.
Want some help learning
so
the 16?
For
Definitely.
my patrons, Rommel, for the highest tier, $15 and up, I do private lessons with them as a kind of a perk. So if you want to do that, I'd be more than happy.
I just watched the video you did the other night. With the F-16 where you were in it. You were kind of like not rusty, but you just had to ask a couple questions that mission.
Yeah, what I like to do before these missions is like I know what jet I want to fly for the next weekend for to make sure I have like an even spread of like jets flying in the missions for my YouTube channel, and so I know, okay, I'm gonna fly an F-16 this coming weekend. I'm gonna get ready and relearn everything in the F-16, make sure I'm competent before I fly the mission. But so that week I was gonna fly the F-14, and then I jumped in the mission and had a huge issue with my keybinds. Something was bugged with my keybinds, so I was like, okay, fuck it, I'll jump in the
Oh, that's right. I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
So you switched over.
And then I was kind of like, oh shit, how do I fly an F-16 again?
Right. Yeah, see, and I'm like that. I spent a bunch of time on the F-18, but it's been months, because ago, and I'm just totally rusty. So I'm just gonna jump into the F-16 and just go with that for now. So yeah, anybody that would be willing to help me, I would definitely be willing. So.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
down.
for
The
sure.
16 is pretty much all I fly besides the 109s.
The only thing I really run is the F-18, so.
Okay. Who's saying this? Who's the F-16? Is that Eggy?
That's that's me.
Oh, okay. There you are.
Yeah.
Cool. And then. All right. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely just keep an eye out for. We'll try to get together. And,
yeah, for sure.
I have all kinds of time. So I'm basically on disability. So I have I'm around all the time. So anybody ever wants to fly or something, just let me know.
Have you ever,
me too.
Have you ever watched that Netflix show, The Ranch?
The what?
The Ranch. You ever see that one?
The Ranch. No, I haven't. I watch Netflix all the time. What's it about?
I watched
It's
Demolition
really good.
Ranch.
It's about ranchers in Colorado. But I was just saying that because Rommel, your voice sounds just like one of the actors in the later seasons. I'm like, it's like weird. It's like, dude, are you famous or something?
I used to do radio ads for the company I work. Radio. I did, but that's a long time ago.
Can you give us an example of your radio?
That's who he sounds like now, think, bud.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. No.
So you've got a face for radio.
Exactly. It's a perfect way to say it.
Wacky, waving, arm flailing, inflatable tube man.
Guaranteed not included.
Hey, bud.
I just sent you guys a friend request just so I can keep track of you. Yeah, well, I'm not stoked that we're not playing, but I'm stoked to have found a group. So.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna
Thank
be
you so much.
helping.
Stoked you found someone too.
Just wanted to throw out there, I'm gonna be helping Elfman fix his skin issue, and then after that, I'm down to help you with the 16 because I kind of had planned for a lot of flying time this morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like a psoriasis issue or some other kind of skin issue?
Hopefully it's not
damn it.
Sorry.
Alrighty, guys. I will see you later. I'm gonna run and make some other videos and probably try to fix this Comcast.